Hi, welcome. Thanks for joining me. On this episode of Build Your Own, we're going to build, price, and option a 2019 Lincoln Continental Reserve, as well as learn about the features and other configurations. Before we do, however, I just want to remind you that if you find this build and price review helpful, informative, or entertaining, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. If ever there was an evocative American luxury automaker nameplate, the Lincoln Continental is it. It's been around since the late 1930s, with some breaks in production along the way. Early on, it was a prestigious luxury car that reflected European styling sensibilities, and it was among the last American cars available with a V12 engine. Today's 2019 Lincoln Continental shares its fundamental platform with the Lincoln MKZ and Ford Fusion, albeit with a longer wheelbase. It's handsome and roomy, especially in the back seat. Lincoln packs the 2019 Continental with features including optional 30-way adjustable front seats and an available turbocharged V6 engine that puts out 400 horsepower. The 2019 Lincoln Continental is available in 4 configurations. The base trim level shares some luxuries and features with its more expensive brethren, but has a limited options list. The Select is only a modest upgrade, but has access to a decent options list. The Reserve trim is more generously equipped with luxury features. The range-topping Black Label comes with unique upscale interior options and membership in Lincoln's Lifestyle Service Program. 3 engines are available for the 2019 Lincoln Continental. The base engine is a 3.7-liter V6 that makes 305 horsepower and 280 pound-feet of torque, and it comes standard on the base and select trims. A turbocharged 2.7-liter V6 that makes 335 horsepower and 380 pound-feet of torque is standard on the Reserve and Black Label trims. Both engines are paired with a 6-speed automatic transmission and can be had with either front or all-wheel drive. The third engine option for the 2019 Lincoln Continental is a turbocharged 3-liter V6 that makes 400 horsepower and 400 pound-feet of torque. That's optional on the Reserve and Black Label configurations only. To manage this engine's power, Lincoln bundles it with a torque vectoring all-wheel drive system. This engine also uses a 6-speed automatic transmission. My recommendation trim is the Reserve, which is equipped with the optional turbocharged 2.7-liter V6 engine. It's a modest upcharge over the Select trim level, and it's a bargain. You get front seats with more adjustments, and you get heated back seats. As a bonus, the Reserve comes with the technology package as standard for 2019. Okay, let's get into this build and price review of the 2019 Lincoln Continental. We are going to build and price a Reserve. It's the second from the top level tier, comes with a 2.7-liter V6 engine, and we can even option it with the 3-liter V6 engine, and maybe we will, depending on the price. Now, earlier in the intro, a few moments ago, I mentioned that the Lincoln Continental shares its overall platform with the Lincoln MKZ and the Ford Fusion. I have done build and price reviews of both. If you're interested in those, I'll go ahead and put my link up to the 2018 Lincoln MKZ now. And if you're interested in the Ford Fusion, I went through all the configurations. I'll put that link up in the corner right now for you too. Okay, let's start off by checking the gallery and looking at the exterior and interior colors for the 2019 Lincoln Continental. We're going to start off by looking at the exterior colors. Let's see if we can get this thing to move. Yeah, we can. This color is called magnetic gray. Hopefully this won't keep turning every time. No, it doesn't. This color is called burgundy. We've got a ruby red. We have a platinum white. We have ingot silver. These are all exterior colors for the 2019 Lincoln Continental. This color here is called blue diamond. We have an iced mocha, which probably looks better in real time than it does on this screen. I would also say that about this ceramic pearl. That seems attractive too. Then we have a black velvet. Lots of exterior colors. A Rhapsody, which is a shade of blue. And then we have an infinite black. So lots of exterior colors for our 2019 Lincoln Continental. Let's check the interior leather or interior seating surface colors. What colors can we get for the interior? Okay, this color here is called cappuccino. Then we have an ebony, which we're probably going to go with black leather. And then there's a terracotta. The terracotta is actually pretty nice. Yeah, the terracotta is attractive. We might do the terracotta. I kind of like the terracotta interior. And I'm thinking not the ceramic pearl, but the ice mocha. Maybe the ice mocha with the terracotta interior sounds kind of good. We might go for that. Let's check the gallery images though. Okay, let's check these exterior photos. Looks to be about 16 of them. Oh, real quick, I actually did a build and price of the 2018 Lincoln Continental Black Label. If you want to take a look at that, since they haven't made any major changes to this platform since 2017, an 18 would still be relevant. I'm going to put a link up to that Black Label Continental build that I did right now. Okay, this 2019 Lincoln Continental is an attractive vehicle. It's very nice looking, very high end. I like it. If you don't want a German sedan and maybe you don't want a Cadillac, I guess, and you want something American, I guess, and you don't do Cadillac, I guess you better take a look at Lincoln. But the Lincolns are nice. It's not like you have to step down for a Lincoln. I didn't mean it to come off that way. The Lincolns are quite nice. I've actually seen a few of these Lincoln Continentals on the road. Look at that one. That one's gorgeous. Now that one has the cappuccino interior. It's got a light exterior color. That one is gorgeous. It is extremely gorgeous. It's so gorgeous. Let's see if it tells us the details. Yes, it is shown in ivory pearl metallic tri-coat. I don't even remember seeing that one. So this one's ivory pearl metallic. Gotcha. Very nice looking. This one's got some different, more sporty looking wheels on it. Not sure how much that upgrade to the 3-liter engine is going to cost us, but I will certainly be we will be taking a good look at that to see if we might option our reserve with the 400 horsepower motor, right? Because that's just sweet. This is a beautiful car. And I'm not kidding. This is a very beautiful car. Huh. Extremely beautiful. I'm quite sure that I said that in the 2018 video. You can let me know if you go check that out. Okay, so we've gone through the exterior gallery photos, images. Let's go check out the interior ones now. Yeah, the interior is quite nice. This is that cappuccino interior color here. And then what else we got? Let's adjust this a little bit better. There we go. We can see here we got the center storage right here down the center console. That all looks good. Here's the rear seats with its all rear seat entertainment. Look at all the controls that are back there and the armrest and all that. Very cool. But you know what? I'm not really into all that because I'm in the front driving. I don't really need everybody playing with all the buttons and stuff in the back of the car. Front seat looks very good. Here's some high-end speakers. They don't say what kind they are. Maybe Lincoln does their own version. I don't know. It's fine. The seats are beautiful. Yeah, all very nice. Look at the digital instrument cluster. This looks like it's complete reconfigurable digital display. That's what that looks like all together. And we'll find that out because after we look at, and the reason why I'm not viewing the details, if you're wondering, is because we're actually going to check all the features after we go through the gallery. So some of that stuff becomes redundant. So we just want to look at the interior and exterior photos for now. Here they're showing the heads-up display. Looks very good. Yeah, there's that all digital display that you can surely reconfigure in multiple ways. Here's your seat controls up on the door, just like a Mercedes. Here's a nice bird's eye view of the front and back. Oh, look, side window shades in the back. You see that little tab right there on the back door? It's got side window shades. Nice, very European. This car is tight, and tight means it's good, if you don't know that saying. Very, very nice. Okay, let's move on. Check out features. Okay, so the first features we're going to check out are the performance features. Here, let me show you what we're doing here. So here's the drop down. We're at the performance features. After we go through the performance features, we'll check out technology features, design features, and specs. We're not going to look at special offers or black label. We're not going to do black label. If you want to know more about black label stuff, then you can look at my 2018 video that I did on the Lincoln Continental Black Label. So we'll go through performance, technology, design, and specs, and then we'll do our build and price, okay? All right. Some of this information will be redundant because I did such a good job in the overview in the beginning. Like we already know that there is an available 3-liter V6 engine that they're telling us about. That it's connected to an all-wheel drive system. When you do that, it's that dynamic torque vectoring system that's all-wheel drive. But there is an available all-wheel drive system that you can get on the other engine in the other engine configurations. If you get the top tier 3-liter V6 engine, it makes 400 horsepower and 400 pound-feet of torque. It's a good motor, but how much is it going to cost for us to put it in our reserve? We will have to find that out. Here they're going to tell us a little bit more about that dynamic torque vectoring. It says raw power can turn heads, but refined power truly deserves attention. This dynamic torque vectoring, what this really does is it helps you not, if you're going too fast into a turn or something like that, or out of a turn, it can control the wheels and brake and control all that so that, well, you don't slide off the road, basically. Wow, that one looks gorgeous in white. Wow, I mean, wow. Wow, that looks great. So here they're telling us about the adaptive suspension on the 2019 Lincoln Continental. You got some modes, comfort mode, normal, or sport. It says the adaptive suspension gives you the freedom of choice to help match your mood to the road ahead. Cool. Here are some other notable performance features Lincoln wants to tell us about. The 2019 Continental, adaptive cruise control with stop and go. That's pretty cool there. This allows the vehicle to come to a complete stop and restart when traffic moves. I'm not so much into cruise control. I literally have never ever really used it other than a novelty once or a few times in my whole life. So I'm just not the guy for cruise control, but I know that a lot of people are into it, and every manufacturer seems to be offering all this cruise control stuff, so it must be a thing for people. I guess I'm just not part of the club. Here's another performance feature called auto hold. When you come to stop signs, signals, and other braking situations, when the system is engaged and the driver uses the brake pedal to bring the vehicle to a standstill, the system will hold and then release the brakes when the accelerator is pushed. So that's probably good for, like, you know, if you're on a hill or an incline or something like that, I would think. Okay, other performance features before we move on here to a different category. Active noise control. It says active noise control basically reduces the cabin, unwanted noise in the cabin. Microphones monitor the sound profile of the cabin, which is then inverted by a signal processor to create an opposing acoustic wave through the speakers. Okay, cool. There you go. Now we know about that. Here, are you kidding me? They're showing the adaptive suspension again? Wow. They're running out of material. Beautiful car, though. Look at that thing in white. It just looks gorgeous. Hold on a second. We didn't mean to make that a photo. Let's get out of that. So basically, they're telling us that this has got electronic power-assisted steering. So it's easy to turn the steering wheel at low speeds. And at higher speeds, you get a more stiffer, firmer steering wheel because you want that kind of feedback. And man, that car looks gorgeous in white. I would love to be driving one of these right now. That car looks good. Okay, so we went over the performance features for our 2019 Lincoln Continental. Let's now take a look at the technology features and find out about all this cool stuff like the heads-up display, which looks really great. Look at that. Shows the weather, the temperature there. Looks to be time. You got posted speed limits, how many miles till empty. Surely you could probably reconfigure what is shown on the what's shown on the windshield. It's really cool. Okay, let's check out technology stuff. The whole thing is, I get excited about heads-up displays. If you watch this channel, you know I love head-up displays and digital speedometers. If you don't know that, click this, please. Click this subscribe button in the bottom right corner. No, I'm not showing the same information over and over. Lincoln just likes to show this picture of this car over and over. And it is beautiful, though. Here, we're going to learn about the Lincoln Copilot 360. It's a suite of advanced safety technology that's available on the 2019 Lincoln Continental. So let's find out about that. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go over what systems there are. If you want to make sure that you read all the little information in here, then simply pause the video. Sometimes I read this stuff, sometimes I don't, because it kind of is self-explanatory. There's pre-collision assist with automatic emergency braking. Sounds like I don't see the word available in here. So it sounds like this is standard equipment. So we're kind of figuring this is standard equipment so far. So, and then there's lane keeping system. All right, this is going to help keep you in your lane. Even if you drift, the system will use the steering to and the instrument cluster display to alert you and or help you stay in your lane. So this thing is kind of an active system. Then we have automatic high beams. And then we have blind spot detection with cross traffic alert. Very cool. Cross traffic alert is great when you're backing out at the grocery store or in big parking lots like that. That's cool. All this sounds like it's standard equipment, which is very, very cool. And then there's the rear backup camera. So yeah, seems like this whole Copilot 360 is standard for the 2019 Lincoln Continental. I like that because a lot of times manufacturers will offer this suite of really awesome safety technology, but it's not standard. Here they're showing the heads-up display. They say it's the biggest and brightest windshield projected information display in its class. Plus, digital light projection, another industry first for Lincoln, allows the display to be visible in more ambient lighting conditions than systems offered by competitors. Even if you're wearing polarized sunglasses, they say, you can see this thing. Okay, there's an adaptive headlights, adaptive high energy, something discharge headlamps. It's standard on the Continental. They swivel from side to side with the steering wheel. That's pretty cool. At speeds between 1 and 35 miles an hour, the reflectors and the available adaptive full LED headlamps widen the low beam pattern to help illuminate pedestrians or other roadside objects. These are beautiful lights, and they are smart lights. They get it done, buddy. I like those lights. Now, this is optional here, the available 360-degree camera, right? Obviously, we need a camera. Here they show that it's got a bird's eye view around the vehicle. So yeah, the 360-degree camera, different from the rear backup camera. Now, mind you, this is an optional feature, this one here. Okay, so here we are at technology features, but we're looking at the seats and talking about the seats. So they call this the perfect position seat with active motion. So it's got a massage and all that. I'm not really into that either. It's kind of the same thing with cruise control. I think the massage seat thing is cool. It sounds cool anyway, but it's nothing that really gets me excited. I'll tell you that. Let's move on. We saw this image in the gallery. So this was the rear seat amenities package, apparently, which is going to give you all these controls for your rear seat passengers. And maybe, I guess, if you're going to be driven around in this Lincoln, then maybe you want the rear seat amenities package. They call this their in-command steering wheel. It says the best preset ever evolving technology. It says the Lincoln designers and engineers took a holistic approach to redefining what a steering wheel can and should do. So it's got configurable digital display, Sync 3, more position for ease of use, wood inlay and leather-wrapped airbags, da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, okay, so they said a whole bunch to not say anything at the end of the day. It still looks like a regular steering wheel to me that's a multi-function. It was a whole bunch of hot air just to say they had a multi-function steering wheel. Okay, anyway, indoor seat controls, right? We get it, right? Just like the Mercedes. Here's your controls for your seats. There you go, on the door panel. Okay, so other technology. The Revel, if I'm saying that correct, Revel audio system. Remember when we saw a shot of the interior when we were looking through the gallery, they showed the speaker, and they had the all chrome design, speaker cover. Well, that's probably their Revel audio system. So it's got 19 speakers. It's got Harman technology. It's got all kinds of stuff here. And I'm sure it's a very beautiful sound system that sounds great. Most cars have good sound systems these days. I'm sure this one's no different. Okay, so Lincoln calls their infotainment system Sync 3, right? That gives you all your smartphone-like touchscreen, impressive efficiency. This is all your stuff that you can do. All up in here, Pandora, apps, AccuWeather, right? Navigation, I don't know if navigation's standard. Oh, here's what I just noticed. Look at the push-button transmission right over here on the left. Park, reverse, neutral, drive, and whatever, sport, I guess, which for S. Look at that. Look at that. Very interesting. I'm not going to say cool, because it would take me a minute to get used to that. I'm going to say it's interesting. Every car manufacturer has an app Apparently, Lincoln is no different. They've joined the party. They call theirs the Lincoln Way app. With this app, you can do things like, not unlike other manufacturers and their apps. You can lock and unlock your car. You can start your vehicle. You can get roadside assistance. With the Lincoln, you have a Lincoln Concierge. You can schedule complimentary pickups when your car needs service. That's actually pretty cool. The Lincoln app sounds pretty nice, actually. Yeah, I told you, configurable digital display. All makes sense. I guess I don't really have to say anything else on it. Yeah, pretty cool. I like it. I do like this car a lot. I'm not just saying that. And I really love this digital display and all the tech and the horsepower that you can get in this car. Okay, so we went through the design features. We covered performance features. We looked at the gallery, all that there. Now we just need to check out these design features and then check the specs, maybe, but maybe not. The specs page, we'll see what's on that page when we get there. Sometimes the manufacturers have decent specs pages. Sometimes they're just really just clobbered with tons of information. But at any rate, let's check out these design features first. So check it out. You get the Lincoln logo welcome mat. It says Lincoln welcome mats illuminate the ground on either side. You see that? It says Lincoln right there. Sweet. This is a gorgeous car. Auto folding mirrors, right? The side mirrors auto fold. And more welcome lighting. They just had to mention that again. As you approach with your key fob in your hand or purse, the headlamps, tail lamps, and door handle lights illuminate. Inside, the dome light and colored ambient lighting create an even warmer welcome. These cars are just gorgeous. I just love how Lincoln's doing it. Let's find out about these other two things. They're clickable links here. So it says the E-latch with power cinch. Does that mean soft closed doors like the Germans say it? Each E-latch door handle has a small button that, when touched, unlatches the door electronically, allowing it to be opened in a single smooth motion. All right. Plus, entrances and exits are made even more graceful with the available power cinch that gently gathers the door and secures it. Yeah, German manufacturers call it soft closed doors. So long as it, like, you close it kind of soft and it just barely clicks, then it can pull its own self closed. Here you got the available twin panel moonroof. That's pretty self-explanatory. And yeah, I like how the roof comes back and it kind of hangs over the top. I like that. Okay, let's take a look at this interior here. Yeah, they're just basically telling us that they're awesome, really, that they have all these amenities and striking wood inlays and rich leather surfaces. They're just talking themselves up. That's all that paragraph is really telling us, is that they're talking themselves up. And, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. They're saying that their craftsmanship goes far beyond what you can see. Yeah, there's an available bridge of weir, deep soft leather. There's the perfect position seats, which we already know about. There's that 19-speaker Revel Ultima audio system. Yeah, they're just telling us that they're trying to do it all upscale, for sure. And they are, I think. Maybe even better than Cadillac. It's a different take, but somehow it just feels more luxurious, this Lincoln, than the Cadillac does. I've done plenty of Cadillac videos, and I love Cadillac, but man, this Lincoln is really, it's really doing it. See, this is why we didn't read the little descriptions in the gallery, because this just would have been redundant information. They're showing us the same gallery images, and surely this said basically the same information. So here they're letting us know about their wood trim, that they have genuine woods, open pore, espresso ash swirl, brown swirl walnut, and all that. So yeah, definitely, they're definitely working the upscale feel here in the 2019 Lincoln Continental. Here they're talking about that Bridge of Weir, Scotland's Bridge of Weir. They say it has been a long supplier of automotive upholstery, so I guess they're getting their leather from there. And this is some really good leather that who knows what it's going to cost extra. If we have the option to at least take a look at it, we will at least see how much it costs. As to whether or not we will get it, that's a whole nother ball game. I'd rather have the engine than the upgraded leather, meaning the V6 400 horsepower engine, than the upgraded leather. I guess you can't talk about design without talking about that Lincoln Signature Grille, because it is very beautiful. They say it's a bold one-piece grille. It's got a Lincoln Star mesh, and it's designed to turn heads and widen eyes, and I'm sure it does. It's very attractive. So even though we're not doing the black label, I guess we'll still mention this Chroma Crystal Blue Metallic. Unique to Lincoln Black Label, the Chroma Crystal Blue exterior color will be available for the Continental with either the Rhapsody or Chalet interior. Yeah, the Black Label is a whole different ball game with all the interiors and stuff like that. Like I said, if you're into the Black Label stuff, check out the 2018 video I did. And like I said, the Lincoln Continental was redesigned for 2017, and so it's only 2019. They haven't done a major refresh or update at all. So 2018 and 2019, it's all basically the same as a 2017. You get what I'm saying? Okay, let's move on. Okay, then they're telling us about the Lincoln Standard, the Continental Standard LED tail lamps, right? Those look attractive. I like them. Let's move on. Let's check the specs over there, see if there's anything that we can, any nuggets of information we can get out, and then we'll do the build and price. Okay, so let's check the specs, or some of the specs anyway, for the 2019 Lincoln Continental Reserve. When I scroll down here, look, we've got some things we can look over. Power and handling, interior features, exterior features, safety, packages. I really just want to check the specifications and see what kind of packages we have. So what kind of packages are there? Standard is the technology package and the climate package. Optional, rear seat package, luxury package. Oh, you can get that Rhapsody Blue, the ceramic pearl metallic. So you get these special colors. There's that white platinum metallic tinted tricoat. So basically there's a couple of packages and then optional paint colors. All right, so that's something that we can check out. And then specs. Let's look at the specs. These are the specs for the engine. Now our standard engine is this 2.7 liter V6 that's standard on the Continental Reserve. That's the one we're going to build in price. For fuel economy, in front-wheel drive form, it gets 18 miles a gallon in the city, 27 miles a gallon on the highway, and 21 miles a gallon combined. And then with all-wheel drive, it doesn't really lose much. It loses 1 mile to the gallon in the city. It loses 2 miles to the gallon on the highway. Seats 5. You get this 4-year, 50,000-mile powertrain warranty, 6-year, 70,000-mile safety strengths, 5-year, 60,000-mile corrosion, 5-year unlimited mile roadside assistance. Yeah, got it. Exterior dimensions. Here we go. After we get through these little dimensions, we'll go do the build and price. Wheelbase. This is all in inches. Wheelbase, 117.9 inches. Length, 201.4 inches. Not too bad. It's shorter than the 7 Series and an S-Class BMW. I'm sorry, shorter than a 7 Series BMW and an S-Class Mercedes. Height, 58.5 inches. Width with the mirrors, 75.3 inches. And let's move down. We don't need to know about front tracks and stuff like that. Let's check these interior dimensions, and then we'll move on. Headroom in the front, 39.3 inches. Headroom in the rear, 37.7 inches. Maximum legroom in the front, 44.4 inches. Legroom in the rear, 41.3 inches. Hip room in the front, 55.9. In the back, it's 54.8. Shoulder room in the front is 58.3. In the back, it's 55.9. There's some other notable specs here. 18-gallon fuel tank. The vehicle weighs 4,224 pounds. Okay, so here's the part where we actually pick what trim level we want. And here we can actually see the prices for all of them. So real quick, the base model Continental starts at $46,145. The Select is $49,945. The Reserve that we're going to build in price is another $10,000 more, basically. $59,710. A Black Label costs $70,000 to get in that bad boy. 70 grand for the Black Label. At any rate, let's do the Reserve. And let's get going with the Reserve. All right, so here we're sitting at $58,850. Now, what happens if we want to get this 3-liter V6 engine? Okay, it costs $3,265. We're getting it. We're getting it. We're going to get it. We're going to try to keep this car under $70,000. Not that I'm really trying to do a budget build, but, I'm keeping it in mind. It'd be nice to have this car for everything you want for under 70 grand, because that certainly beats the German competitors for sure then. Let's go to exterior. We're going to think about those colors. I did say I liked the Ice Mocha originally. Remember I said that? The Ice Mocha for $695 upgrade is nice. But I think that white platinum they kept showing was extremely gorgeous, and so I think they got me. We're going to go ahead and get that white platinum. It's a $695 upgrade. For the interior, oh, I did say cappuccino, didn't I? Oh, and I said ebony terracotta is what I said. The ebony terracotta looks pretty good. Let's see what the all black looks like. The all black looks nice too. We'll stick with the ebony terracotta. We'll stick with the ebony terracotta just to do something a little different. Okay, so interior packages. We have the climate package. That's included. What does that give us? Heated rear seats, heated steering wheel, windshield wiper de-icer. We have that. The Continental technology package. What does that give us? 360-degree camera, head-up display, enhanced active park assist, power folding side mirrors, windshield wiper de-icer. Okay, we're loaded here. We're actually pretty loaded. The rear seat package, you know I already don't want that. Interior options, all-weather floor mats, heated ventilated seats, inflatable rear safety belts. I don't know, that seems nice for the rear passengers. Let's do that. And let's also do the all-weather floor liners for $120. Radio type, we have the Revel Ultima, and then we can okay, I guess that's what we got. And then there's that Bridge of Weir. Oh, we have the Bridge of Weir leather? Okay, good deal. We got the Bridge of Weir leather already. Accessories. Do we want a car cover? I plan on driving mine all the time, but it'd just be cool to have a car cover for sometimes. Maybe I want to drive a truck, and then I'd be doing that. The window deflectors, no, we don't want that. Interior accessories, cup holder, coin holder. Let's call it a coin holder. I like that. Let's call it a coin holder. Let's get that. We don't need any of that stuff. Let's get the cargo protector. Let's get the chrome wheel locks. We don't need a first aid kit or any of that. Okay, let's go to finish. Okay, so there it is. We have our reserve. It's $65,000 and change. We have the 3-liter V6 engine. We have the Bridge of Weir leather interior. This car is all of that, for sure. For sure. If you actually like this build summary, I'm going to go ahead and print this off and put the link to the PDF in the description below so you can download this build summary if you like this car the way I've spec'd it. Actually, it didn't really show much information. Some manufacturers show more information on their printout PDFs than others, so I'm not going to print that off. But you get it. There wasn't really much to add. There really wasn't much to add to the car. I basically just picked my paint color, picked my interior color, and changed the engine up. Basically, everything else was basically there with a few accessories. I really like the Lincoln Continental. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and wrap this this build and price review up. I think this car is awesome. And I think you're awesome too if you've watched this whole thing from front to back. If you found this video entertaining, informative, or I don't know, just awesome, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Other than that, I'm going to tell you to have a wonderful day, and I'll see you on the very next video.